Oh, hi there, and welcome back to Minecraft. We're here on the FHD server, and as you can see from behind me, the big map wall is now complete. And while mapping this out, we came across a few interesting things. First of all, up here at the Wasteland Creed base. So I don't think this is a very safe place to be. Warning to people not to visit. Unfortunately, I do need to map the area, and I need to go inside. So I've discovered this box, shulker box, named the War Box, and it's got all sorts of interesting items. It does concern me a little bit that these guys are gearing up for war. I kind of feel like we need to do something about that. Okay, so they called it the War Box, I'm calling it the Poor Box. So if I pop that there, and I've named this, we'll put it inside, it's here somewhere. So that will... What I'm going to do is I'm going to hide their box. I'm not going to take it away because that's stealing. But as long as I leave it in their base, all should be fine. Let's just try not to make a mess of my maps. Pop that in there and then break that, and let's try and make sure we get these the right way around. The War Box, great. So they may not notice that until the time comes that they actually need to go to war, and that's what I'm relying on. I'm hoping that they'll find it, and then uh-oh, we now need to find it. So I need to go hide that. That's mine. I'm going to take that back. I'm going to hide this somewhere else, somewhere in their base, but I'm not going to tell you where that is. Okay, that's hidden. Time to get out of here. Let's carry on. And then there's this over at the Mercenaries build. So that's a dragon, and that's a huge dragon. It's absolutely massive. Looks like it's made of wool and snow by the looks of it. It's amazing. I can't believe how big this is, and I didn't even know these guys were building it. Got some catapults over here and some guys lining up to start a fight. So it looks like the dragon's gonna have its Hello. Anyway, it looks like the dragon's time is almost up because these guys are going to be dealing with it. So anyway, I've just been doing a spot of guarding out here, and I've discovered something secret. If we come around the back, there's a chest here. I don't know how long it's been there for, but it's got a couple of items. Now, we've got the Seed of Life, which sounds quite interesting. And then we've got this. From barren biomes, life will grow. So it sounds to me like it could be instructions. Not really sure what it means. From barren biomes, life will grow. So I've decided to go in search of a barren biome. And one comes to mind, which is the desert. We've been spending quite a lot of time over there recently with the dirt hut competition. So I'm heading off through the Nether towards the closest desert, and I'll see if I can find a spot there that maybe we can use to plant this sapling. Okay, so here we are, but the only problem with this is this doesn't look too barren, so we need to go find somewhere more barren. And this direction looks like that could be the place. Right, so this place looks pretty barren, and if I know anything in life, I know that in order for trees to grow, they need a source of water. So I found a bit of a river here, and this little section here, the river spans all the way around here. So this seems like a really good place to plant a tree. So I think what I'm going to do is just dig a piece of ground out here. I do have some dirt in my ender chest in here. So if I was to pop down one of those, and then we can place a sapling down as well. So the Seed of Life. So just to confirm, from barren biomes, life will grow. I think we've established that this is barren, and let's put the Seed of Life down. Done. And I guess now we wait. And while we wait, I've decided I want to just quickly map out this area so I can get a before and after of this, because I think this is going to be pretty amazing. So let's see, that's one map. I'm going to do 4 maps. So if we go, or let's try and plan this out properly. So I want that to be the central point in theory, which is just on the right hand side. Yeah, I think that's pretty fun off this way. I think we'll go back the other way and map those other 3 out from down there. So we'll come down here, perfect, and keep going. And that's that, and then we want to come this side, and we'll get those ones as well. Okay, so that's all 4 of those mapped out. So what I want to do now is basically make a copy of each of these, and then make one of them as a locked map. So if I do that, first of all, that makes a copy of one, and pop that there, and I can then get some glass and lock that one. So that one is now officially locked, and that one can go. Actually, yeah, the locked one wants to go back on the wall. The other one I want to keep for the future. So we'll keep that one there, and we'll do the same for the other 3. So now, once we've completed it, we can look back and we can see both maps side by side. So it should be quite good to do. All done. So those are all locked, and we have copies of them all in here, ready to move forward. So once this area has been transformed by the seed of life, then we can come back and we can look at the two compared to each other. Look at this, so it's still a seed. How long do these magical trees take to grow? Help me? I've been here for days. Ugh, it's just so hot. I've had no water. I'm burnt. Look at my skin. Look at it. I'm just so burnt. Look at the burn. But, on a positive note, there's been a development, and the Seed of Life has become the Tree of Life. And as you can see, that's here, and it's now started spreading outwards. So, if this is just after a few days, just makes you wonder what's going to happen if we keep leaving this here. Right, so I think it's time that I explain to you what we're actually doing out here. Obviously, the Tree of Life is there, but this is just the beginning. This is going to be a bit of a large-scale project for us in the next couple of weeks on the server, and the plan is we want to turn this map green. So the reason we made a copy of this and we've locked this one is because I want to see what it was before and then afterwards. So you can see here we've already got the new map, the sort of the editable one, that's updated with this section here. So that is a start of our green project, or Project Oasis. And this is going to keep spreading out. We're going to add in more grass, trees, all sorts of stuff, and we might be getting a few bits of sand along the way, who knows. But yeah, we're certainly going to be trying to make this a nicer environment. It's going to be, obviously, there's going to be trees, there's going to be grass. We're going to put some buildings in here. I think there may even be a temple somewhere in here which would incorporate, and we'll try and jazz up. But you know, we'll be building some stuff here to go along with it. So that's the plan. We're going to keep doing it, check in every now and then just to see how the progress is going, and just see how far we can take it. Now we've got a lot of materials over here. So we've got some stone there, which basically what I'm trying to do is put in a layer of stone underneath and then dirt on the outside, which obviously turned to grass. This then gives us some space that we can start storing stuff, because we're going to spend a lot of time over here, so we'll need to be looking for some housing, some food sources, etc. So we can start using the ground underneath it. Now I won't be doing that for every part of it. I'm not taking all the sand away, I'm just using a small section of it. So yeah, got some dirt, stone there. We've got a bit of dirt, but not a lot. You're going to need a lot more of that, to be honest. So I'll be trying to, maybe I'll see if anyone else on the server is selling some dirt, because that could come in handy. It saves me going out and collecting it all. We've got some woods here, and we've got a few saplings already to help us going. Obviously the trees will produce more saplings, but I don't really want to take them down. I'd rather look at, obviously, plant as many trees as possible and go from there. Might look at actually improving this one and making it a bit more of a custom tree, as it is the Tree of Life. So we'll see what happens with that. And then we've got some bone blocks to help us bury it. And obviously we're starting to collect some sand and sandstone. So that's the plan. So yeah, we're gonna try and get that map to be green and leave that map as it is. So hopefully that should be fun. So come out here to this new minigame, the Parkour to the End. And I'm supposed to be meeting Cosmo around here somewhere. I think I see him up in the top. Hello.
Hey, how's it going? You alright?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
Oh wow. What what have you done?
Oh, yes.
You got shifty eyes, Geeky.
No. I've been spending a lot of time in the desert recently, and I've got a bit sunburnt.
Oh, okay.
So yes, you've caught me on a bad day, unfortunately.
The glasses. I can't work out what's on your face. What is it?
They're goggles.
Oh, there's like swimming goggles.
You have to protect my eyes from all the sun, from the dangerous sunbeams. Okay. I understand. Well, you've been working very hard making this new minigame, and want to give it a go, but I don't understand how to play it.
Nice. Yeah, well, I can give you some explanations. There is actually a book here that goes over what to do, but it's probably easier if I tell you in person.
Yeah, okay.
So, if we come down this chute, I'll show you from the bottom if you like. So the idea of the game is Nice. This is supposed to feel like the end. So you've got the end city boats,
Yeah.
not boats, the end city islands
Yeah.
around everywhere.
Okay.
So the idea, we start off, we put all our stuff in the chests at the top, so we have nothing on us, and we pick up some chorus flowers, chorus fruit, and an axe. And that's all we have on us.
Okay.
You can plant the chorus flowers in the end stone along here,
Right.
and they'll eventually grow. So they won't grow on sand; they only grow on end stone.
Okay.
There's basically kind of 12 places along here that you can kind of put them, but then there's like a randomization that you can sort of choose where you want to put it. But
up to you which block of that section, but you want it in one of these 5, for example.
There's roughly 12. Yeah, I've kind of made it like that intentionally, so it's not that hard. It's kind of there's a pathway. So the idea is we have to plant all the chorus flowers down, and then in the chests up in the sky there is a flag in each one.
Okay.
There's also a flag for each of us on the tower in the middle. So you have to get all 3 of those flags before you can win the game. Once all your chorus flowers has grown, we can go up this chute here.
Right.
There's one on each side, and then you have to run and jump across the chorus flowers, chorus plants.
Yeah.
And like parkour across. So you can cut the plants and stuff like that where you need to. If you cut it too low, the whole thing can collapse. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you're cutting off the flower heads before you cut the base, and that way you can gather more heads together, and then you can sort of stick them on in different places. For example, I can put it on like here, and then I can then take that back off again if I need to move that out of the way.
Okay.
So there's a lot of tactics involved as well as it being a little bit random.
So it's skill and tactics.
Yeah. There's a few tactics in here that you can play on. So the other little tactic to know is you're only able to eat chorus fruit whilst you're playing the game, which does make you teleport.
Right.
So when you first start out the game, you want to try and get towards this flag in the middle here, which once you get up to this level, you can sort of jump across the ender rods. But if you're lucky, if you're eating your fruit, you can end up teleporting inside this building.
Okay.
And there is a ladder to climb up inside. So if you're lucky, you can get yourself in there and save yourself an effort of trying to grow the plant tall enough to get up there.
Got ya.
So so if you need to eat at all, eat near this, and it can teleport you inside.
Okay.
But yeah, so the best thing to do is have a little go, and once you've had one play on it, you'll get it quite quickly.
So Cosmo and I had a bit of a practice run, and he beat me. I lost, and that's bad. But it was practice, so it doesn't count. And then we decided to have a proper game. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Go, go, go!
Oh, I've got loads of chorus fruit here. I'm going to eat
Cheating. 12, yeah,
that was
12.
good. Yeah, I'll dump them on the other side in a second. I'm just waiting for it to grow.
But this one's not growing. It's taking ages. I'll whack that one there. Oh, yeah.
Yes, I've got the first one.
That's what you get. Oh, no! No!
Doesn't sound like you're doing too well over there.
I keep
Why is that
trying to
one not
rush.
growing? What's wrong with it?
Up. Oh, there's no... Why is this one not growing?
Gamble. Oh, gamble did not pay off. Oh. So the issue I have here is, I have 1 heart left. That eeks.
Oh, you teleport, yeah. So basically, did you click the bed before you started?
Nope.
Is this not growing?
Alright, I've got the second one. Fine, I can eat now. So the last one is up there.
How many flowers you got on you?
Not many.
Not many. That's very cryptic. It could be loads. It's lying to that. So that's a good height. Bring that off. And how many flags you got now?
2.
2. Yeah, I'm on 2 as well. I originally had it that you had to do it for all of the things, but that makes the game take too long. Sometimes the flowers take a while to grow. Why can't I make that one? What's wrong with me?
Don't ask.
How long we got? Yeah. I'm gonna take that flower. Oh no! need more flower heads now. I've only got 2 on me. Jeez.
So
You may still win this, Geeky.
so I've got 13 on me.
13? Nice.
Now 15. And all I need to do is get in my tower.
Have you got all 3 flags?
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh no, I fell out the tower.
Oh no. You got the bell, have you?
I am the champion.
Oh, you done it. Nicely done. I just didn't have enough flowers.
15 chorus fruits here.
Nice. I still haven't got enough flowers. Ah, I've only got 4 on me.
Chorus flowers,
Ah.
that's what I meant. To be honest,
Yeah.
I was quite lucky because I didn't get these last ones for ages and they grew so quick.
Right.
So by the time I got here, there were so many spare ones, so I just took them all off on the way. Because I knew that it was now or never last trip.
Nice.
That was good fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's
good, isn't it?
It's always good beating you, so you are still the ultimate loser.
Hey, I won the first go.
That didn't count. That was.
I always win the first go. It doesn't count.
We don't count that one.
That's it.
Anyway, thank you anyway. Thanks again.
Tactics.
And I've got to go because I need to head back to the desert and carry on my working. Ciao for now.
Yeah, enjoy your sunbathing. Get some sun cream.
Sun cream. It's not sunbathing. It's hard manual labour. I'll see you in a bit.
See ya.
And while we're at spawn, I saw Firesmith, and he explained to me that we were on the right track with this book, in the sense that we were going in the right direction, going north. Turns out we just didn't go far enough. It's 1,000 blocks in that direction. So I'll see you there. Okay, so this has led us to a town, a hidden town in the forest. And I'm not sure what's going on here, but it looks like there are savages living here. They've chained up these iron golems, and they're not looking very happy. We've got a grand tree in front of us, and I think it deserves a bit of exploration because this may be the place. I don't see a bobcat, but certainly birch trees grow, and there's a town here with not many people, so let's do it. Okay, so this is most certainly the place. There's a bunker here, Firesmith's bunker, with a bobcat. Feel free to give Bob 1 fish. So, I mean, why not? Sign says it, let's do it. Happy kitty. What's in here? Looking inside the bunker, leave a request in here, please. Right. Aquatic salmon person only. That is not me. Brewing room. So this is definitely the place, and the book says something of a prize, so let's have another look around. Well, this explains a few things. The town is still in development. Come back every now and then, who knows what adventures await. Operation Replant will happen once the town is finished. The place is home for any villagers. Food may be taken from farms, but please replant, fair enough. Villager living spaces are being built to support the population. You may pay your respects to the fallen at the graveyard, and the iron golems have made me tie them up due to their stupidity. Stupid iron golem. So there is a donation here for villagers, and I have here a box of gravel, full of gravel, and I know Firesmith and his guys like that sort of stuff, so I'm going to leave that for the villagers. And I noticed there's Firesmiths over here. There's a prize. This is obviously for me. Smiley face over here is giving it to me. Wow, that's pretty cool. Lots and lots of shulker shells. We've got a shulker head, we've got some dragon breath, and of course we've got some diamonds. So thank you very much, Firesmith. I appreciate the prize. I've left you something in the chest over there. Right, so while we've been away, the Tree of Life has been doing its thing, and it's been spreading. And as you can see, the top layer of sand around the immediate area has solidified and turned into stone. So that's a good sign. Once that's complete, I guess there'll be layers of dirt sort of finding their way on top of it. And then once there's dirt and grass on top, we'll see sort of all sorts of life. There'll be trees and bushes and wildlife growing there. Who knows? So yeah, that's and certainly spread out somewhat. If we just look around at the area, you can see here there's obviously a forest over there. I can imagine that's going to spread further this way at the same time. And there is this, I did mention there was a temple there, so it's over here. So that should be interesting when we finally get over there. Incidentally as well, whilst we've been away, our supply of stone has vanished as well, so we're going to need to get some more of that. But yeah, here's a map of the updated view of it. It's starting to spread out. We've got a long way to go. I don't know if that temple's in it. I think that must be around here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly, so hopefully that's in it. If not, I mean, we might just spread out there anyway, who knows. But yeah, it's definitely coming up. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today, so if you enjoyed the video, please give it a big like and thumbs up. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, and obviously tell your friends about it too, because if you like it, there's a good chance they will too. But as always, I've been Geeky Gamer, you've been awesome, thanks for watching, goodbye.